Cheer?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's...
Think about Shep right now, the angry I'm getting, so I'd rather not.
Be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national
I
television.
don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
$1 billion
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
Will, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, man, I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey. You're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 5, 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
What's up?
with all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Perk, come on. Bro, with all due respect, I mean, all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not going to do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, you know, I tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, you know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean,
Wow.
all you got to do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you got to shoot, you got to defend, you got to, you know, you got to think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time. But
Somewhat.
You don't think come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, you know, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. You know, and my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Shit, come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put, not like I do at least. You know, you can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class.
Oh,
That's all I'm going to say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
You could debate who won the war of words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP,
What?
you may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining
Wait,
us.
so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season
got jokes,
contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
Here we go. Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. That Michael Porter Jr. swoosh.
I think we gave Danny extra motivation rooting against him.
Looking like game one already. Do you miss this guy on your team?
Every time I see him.
And with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. You can't simulate this.
Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, another thing they're doing right is winning the foul calls. I mean, right away been focused on doing damage as much as they can when they get in the bonus, get to that free throw line.
So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. We've got Nasir Little, Anthony Simons out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Watford in at power forward. Here's Reddish. The shot comes out. Some solid D from Beasley. Los Angeles shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Pass to MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
He misses the free throw.
You have to love how fearless they play. It keeps getting them to the free throw line.
And he said, now Simons really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Pass to Reddish. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Eubanks. To the paint. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got 5 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Schroeder. The Lakers with another miss. And so it's Los Angeles looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
They've got Rui Hachimura. Malik Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's LeBron James. And it's MP in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And yep, it's good.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Little. Back to Lillard. Simons outside. And here's Nurkic. And he banks in the layup.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. This guy is showing he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Here's Nurkic. He's off on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
Here's MP, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
His third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, number 10. At the line for two,
shooting two.
That one's off. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Russell, that's good.
Davis, you see him right there developing more in his passing ability. Good decision.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Thibault. Russell against Lillard. Here's Sharp. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
MP against Grant. Here's MP. Sharp grabs the miss. For Portland, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Thibault. No good on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Russell against Lillard. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 11 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Sharp. Rejected by James.
Here's some advice. Don't go at LeBron James.
Here's MP. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Lillard. There's the drive.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Some changes now for the Lakers. And so it's Los Angeles. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Substitution
Portland going with
court.
almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Watford comes in for Thibault. Reddish is checked in for Sharp. And Simon has subbed in for Lillard. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Cam Reddish. He's out there with Anthony Simons. Drew Eubanks out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Watford in at the 4 slot. Outside Schroeder. From deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Reddish misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
He drops it from range. MP's got 6. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
Shots good by Schroeder.
Trying to get more confident shooting from the interior. Schroeder wants to keep adding some elements to the offensive end of his game.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
From deep, MP. Simons with a rebound. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Gets the 14-footer to fall. He's got 7.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simon's looking really comfortable in the set there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Simons outside. Pass to Grant. It doesn't go for him. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. MP is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Reddish. Here's Little. Walker covering. Pass to Mays. Eubanks in the high post. Outside Reddish. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Beasley. Reddish misses. And so it's the Lakers with it. Beasley, the pass to MP. From outside the arc. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. The shot by Watford, no good.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Schroeder finds MP. No good on the 3. The Trailblazers shooting 40% so far in this one. Pass to Reddish. Here's Watford. Hachimura covering. Here's Mays. Here's Little. And the layup is good off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Now here's MP. Launches a three. Fires in the triple. MP's got 9 points now in the second half. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the three ball to go. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Mays, covered by Schroeder. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
2 minutes.
Now here's Reddish. Pass to Little. Takes a three. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
First free throw is good. Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Gabriel comes in for Walker. Knox, he's checked in for Portland. Winslow comes in for Little. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
Congratulations, you guys.
Man, listen, there's a lot of love on this squad, man. And these guys go out here, and these guys are my brothers, flat out. You know, they trust me to take these shots. So it feels good to get, validated that they trust me by knocking them down.
Did the coach tell you to look more for your outside shot?
Man, coach wants us to take the right shot. And that's usually an open three-pointer or a layup. They were laying off me tonight, so, I took the shot. But if they press up, I know my teammates are going to cut and get open after that.
Looks like a winning strategy. Right on. Thanks, man.